Hey everyone, welcome to TechBrick YouTube channel. This is Mallikarjun. So far, we have covered many topics with respect to Golang, and we have a plan to cover many more topics with respect to Golang. So, if any of you not yet subscribed, I would recommend you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for today's video, we are going to discuss one of the essential topic that is interfaces in Golang. So, let's get started. So now let's try to understand the interface with some examples. So first, if you see here, in Golang, an interface is a type that defines a set of method signatures. Any type that implements all the methods defined in the interface is said to satisfies the interface. So now let's try to understand with the example. So we will try to understand this statement with the examples. So first we will define an interface, nothing but declare an interface type. Let's consider our interface called printer, which is of type interface. And here it says an interface is a type that defines a set of method signatures. So here we will have a one method, let's say like prints, which is a method. So here we can have like a multiple methods. We can have like a scans, and we can have like some other method like update. So these are all like a set of method signatures. An interface can have a set of method signatures. So we can have something like this. For a time being, we can have only one for now, and you will have a one struct. So let's consider a person which is of type struct, and here we will have like a name string, and age of a person is, let's consider int. So we have a struct and we have a printer. So here a person struct should satisfy the interface printer, because which is going to have a prints method, which is going to be implement the prints method. So let's implement it, function. And we have already discussed about the methods in Golang in my previous video. If any of you not yet watched, I would recommend you to watch it. So here let's consider like a p, which is of type person, and we need to have define this or implement this prints method. So if you observe the difference here, so as soon as I write the definition of a prints method, it got automatically changed. So if I change it, if you see at the left side, it's gone. If I properly write this, so something exactly, then it is going to, the ID is going to identify this prints is a method which is present in the interface called printer. So let's write something like here, uh, name of a person. So let's say like using p dot name, we will print it, and similarly we will have like a print. So here age is, or age of a person, p dot age. Perfect. So now we have implemented prints method which is present in the printer interface, and we have a struct person. So if you see here, any type that implements all the methods, any type that is, in this case, any type that implements all the method, that is here, this is the type person, which is of type struct, which is going to implement all the methods defined in the interface. Here we have prints method. We have implemented this prints, like a prints method for this particular struct, which should satisfy the interface. Nothing but this, like whatever the person we have, this struct and this print method, so which should satisfy the interface. So this is with respect to definition, and we will try to make use of this interface now. So before making use of this, we will try to write a one function which is going to print the like person details. So let's say like function print person details, which is going to take a interface object. Let's say like interface object which is of type printer, and what we will do here, using this interface object, we will call the prints method. Cool. So if you observe here, interface object which is of type printer, we are passing to this print person details, and using that object we are passing the prints method. So cool. Now we will try to make use of this one. So first we need to have a create a one person object, right? So person, So let's have a person, like let's say like the name of a person is Zan and the age is let's say 25. Perfect. Now we need to pass this particular struct object to this interface, which has implementation for this prints method. So let's do it now. Print person details, person, cool. So yeah, now let's try to run it. Here, go run main.go. Perfect. So the name of a person is Zan and the age of a person is 25. Perfect. So what exactly we are trying here? Interface is a type that defines a set of method signature. So here we have a method along with your signature. As of now, here there is no argument and there is no return type. But going onwards, we are going to discuss about interface method, which is having some of the accepting few arguments as well as returning few things. So we'll discuss in detail. So here, any type that implements all the methods. Here, person is a type which is implementing all the methods. Nothing but here we have a one method which we are implementing here, which satisfies the interface printer. Perfect. This is with respect to a basic example of an interface. So now let's try to understand the interface embedding. So Go is not only going to support a standalone interface, which also supports you to have a one interface within another interface, that we call it as a struct interface embedding, like we have a struct embedding. So it provides a way to compose the interfaces with very effectively. So now let's try to understand with some example. So let's have a interface, let's say like type printer we have, right? So we will have something like a printer I, just to identify this as an interface, printer I. So here what I will do here, which is having some, let's say like prints method, printers method. Okay, let's have it as a printers method. And we will have a one more interface, scanner I. And here we will have a scanner method. Okay, what is wrong in this? Okay, it should be interface, my bad. Okay, perfect. So we have two interfaces. Now we will have a one more interface, print scan interface, which is of type again interface, which is having interfaces like printer I and scanner I. Got it. So this we call it as a interface embedding. Nothing but a interface print scan I, which is having two interfaces in it. That is print I, which is of this interface, which is having printers method, and the scanner I, which is having scanner method in it. Perfect. Now we will have a one struct. Let's say like type print scan. Let's consider an empty struct for now. Okay, so we have considered an empty struct, and we will try to implement this printers and scanner methods. So what we will do here, we will have a function which is going to take ps and the print scan struct, which is having printers. Perfect. Here what we will do here, simply we will try to print like printed successfully, printed successfully. Perfect. Okay, cool. Now we will have a another implementation for scanner method, that is same thing, print scan, which is having this scanner. So scanner, and here we will have simply, instead of this one, we will have like scan successfully. Perfect. So now we have like two interfaces and the embedding interface. So interface embedding. Okay, interface embedding, and we have a struct which implements printers and scanners methods, which are of type interface print scan I. Perfect. Now we will have a like a function which is going to like print scan function which is going to take ps, which is taking interface as a object. So print scan I, and here using this we should be able to call the both the methods printers, okay, and we should be able to call scan. Okay, my bad, print scan. Okay, let's change it scanner for now. scanner, it should be perfect. Cool. Now we will use this function in our main. So where is our main? So let's comment this part for now. Now what I will do here, I will create a one object. What I will do, it should be like print scan struct, right? Okay, this should be this one. Now I should call this using this object, struct object. So what exactly it does? So we have a struct which has methods like a scanner and printers which are satisfying this interface printer scan, which are having both these interface printer I and scanner I. So let's try to run it and see whether it is working fine or not. So cool. So we are successfully able to print like a printed successfully and scanned successfully. So this is with respect to like interface embedding. So if you guys like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and also hit a bell icon to never miss an update. And also, we are going to like make like one or two more videos with respect to interface to cover all the topics with respect to interfaces. So yeah, thank you.